A private company paying for blood donations has its sights set on BC. The company operates in Saskatchewan but is banned in Ontario, and now several groups are asking the BC government to do the same here. As Monica Martinez reports, it's a controversial idea with a heated history.
This Duncan family suffered greatly during the tainted blood scandal in the 80s. Darlene Taylor's two sons received blood tainted with hepatitis and HIV.
So the next few years were kind of like hell because our older son died quite slowly and quite painfully.
Thousands of families were affected. Afterwards, one of the recommendations that came out was to not pay blood donors. But Taylor says that is now being ignored.
I feel betrayed by what's happening right now.
Now, a private company called Canadian Plasma Resources wants to open pay-for-plasma clinics in the province. They offer donors a $25 gift card in exchange for donating.
We have absolutely no business supporting a private model.
But several groups are against the idea.
Private blood collectors don't actually guarantee us any more access to that blood or plasma product because they need to make a profit, so they need to diversify who they sell to.
Right now, the company only has a clinic in Saskatoon. Ontario banned the private practice, and this group is asking the BC government to do the same.
Will the minister support a ban on pay for plasma clinics today?
Health Minister Terry Lake says Canada already imports the majority of blood plasma from paid donors in the U.S.
Would we rather they be from the United States than here in British Columbia? That is a question for society to deal with, Honourable Speaker. I know this. Lives are saved with plasma proteins, and if we don't get them from the supply we currently have, those lives would not be saved.
Darlene Taylor says the idea makes her angry.
People, I don't think, donate their blood to have it sold. And I think people who do donate blood on a regular basis are going to quit. Why bother if people down the street are going to sell theirs?
Canadian Blood Services says it does not and will not pay for blood, plasma, or any kind of donation. The private company, Canadian Plasma Resources, did not want to be interviewed.
We want to know what you think about this. Should British Columbians be able to sell their blood for money? Here's what some of you had to say in Victoria.
Because I donate it quite regularly. I suppose, you know what, it's our own bodies. I suppose we should have whatever option.
Ethically, no. Financially, maybe if they're in need, maybe they should be subsidized.
I would say no, because then people would sort of capitalize on it and go through loopholes. I don't know.
It might even be harder for people who need the blood to be able to have access to it if somebody's buying it.
You should just give it away. Yeah. Just give it away. If it's good, give it away.
And from Facebook, Lori posts, sure, it's your blood. You should be able to do what you want with it. Jackie tweets, absolutely not. Remember the 80s tainted blood scandal? Bad enough that Canadian Blood Services buys plasma from the USA. And Sandra says, no, it's a body part. Next will be kidneys, livers, hearts, eyes. Slippery slope. And the results of our web poll, only 39% think British Columbians should be able to sell their blood. The majority, 61%, do not. And that's tonight's Checkpoint.